Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the last class, we have covered accounts payable, how to create vendor account group, and then how to create number range for vendor account group and then assign them. Related with that, we have another topic, advance payment to vendor. So what is that in SAP? How we will treat that? So, I will explain you here. So, what is advance payment to vendor? Advance payment to vendor is called down payment to vendor at the time of advance payment to vendor. It's like both of the purchase and advance payment to vendor will be reflecting vendor liability side, but the representation is wrong from the accounting principle point of view. Advance payment to vendor needs to reflected under the asset side, since it is a advance payment is the asset of the organization. This account needs to be created as reconciliation account for account type vendor, and this called alternative reconciliation account or special general ledger account. Okay, and for this purpose we need to create advance payment to vendor account under current assets group. And also here we need to make the link sender creditor account reconciliation advance payment to vendor account alternative reconciliation account through special general ledger indicator E. Okay, I will explain you in the further. Here we have created here a sender creditor account, that is also known as reconciliation account. So here what we are doing, we will create advance payment to vendor as an asset. Sundry here reconciliation account which we have created, that was in the liability side, and here advance payment we will create an asset side. And in the backend, in the T code where we will link the connection, if you will post the entry advance payment, it will hit this GL and not the sentry creators, since sentry creator are in liability side. This would be in your asset side. Let me just explain you on our system step by step. So what is the first step is a create GL advance payment to vendor. Here we have a T code FS00, enter. I think for this organization, GL is already available. Let me show you again here. So here you have to you have to select account group asset related one, and under that you have to select the next available series. And then here this will come under the asset since it is a balance sheet account. And here you will enter advance to vendor account and advance here short text and long text and control data. Then in the recon, this is important, in the recon here you have to select the vendor. Okay, just to tell the system it is a recon account for vendor. And then here line item display and sort text key 001. And here this is important, you have to select G067 just to let system know that recon account is mandatory. Without that, system will not allow you to move further. So this step is done, and then after that you can save this and then come back. Now what we will do, we will create, you can just check in the OBS 7 is accounting document K is available or not. If it is there, then good. If it is not there, you can create it. Okay, so let's see, we will go, and because this document type KA, it is required. KA, enter. And this is number 17, just remember that. Let's see that whether this is available for our 11 or not. 17 is available. Okay, here, and just go back here. If it is not, you can click on plus sign, just enter the 17 and select the next available series from to 2 and then save this. This is already there. Now we have a next T code, is that where we will link, where we will make the relationship between syndicator to advance payment. The T code is OBYR. If you want to go with the path, it is available in the Google. You can check that. OBYR. So down payment, here you have to select the indicator A, that indicates that it is, this indicator is for advance payment, down payment, indicator A, down payment on current asset. So we are doing for RL11. Okay, and here is like reconciliation account. Here you will select your account, the sundry creditor one, because we are making relationship between normal recon account to between special. And advance to vendor. Just remove this and save this. One moment, I think I have selected the wrong. This is not belongs to, no, this is belong. Okay, changes made. So now this one is a recon and another one is a special jail. Okay, now, so next is that we will create one down payment. So now we have done the setting, and now we will give a, unlike organization will give a down payment to the vendor. So here, what is the step? Like we are here, we have created invoice and then we made a payment, right? So here advance payment is our step, is like here we will make a down payment. So we will use T code F dash 48. So let's go F dash 48 and sorry, I have enter 54. F dash 48, enter. Here we are making payment, advance payment to our vendor. Just select the today's date, and this is for our 11 company code, and then select the vendor for which we to whom we are making a payment. One second, no, this is not the correct vendor here. This is for RL12, so RL11, right? And here we have to select, remember that we have to select this indicator A. So down payment on current assets, this is the one, and here we will make a payment from which account? Bank. And advance payment we are taking 60,000. Okay, sorry, we are giving 60,000 to our vendor. So advance payment to vendor. Okay, enter. And here, this is our second line. Just whatever you have entered amount in first line, if you will enter star and plus, it will automatically fetch, enter. And then here we have a sign of document overview. Just click here and just see that this would be our credit and this would be our debit. And then you can save this. Save. Here you can see the document number has generated. So now the next is that we have to transfer before okay, so now what you can do here in the FB, the same advance payment we can see in FB L1T code. So let's see that uh, where is this T code? Okay, where we can see the advance payment in our vendor master. Okay, so this is for RL11, and select the vendor against which we made a payment, advance payment. Just select 8006, and whenever you want to see that whether this vendor has an advance payment has given or not, here in the special GL checkbox, you have to come and just you have to execute, enter the vendor, and this is here you can see indicator A, KZ. Here it is in red since we have not received the invoice, so it is not nullify, it's not write off. So what we have to do, so this is just telling the system in the record like, okay, advance payment is there, vendor. So now what we'll do, we will create one invoice, and then we will see how we will transfer the balance. So now next step is that F-48, where we will create the invoice. So F-43 is to create the invoice. This, enter. select your vendor. If you remember directly, you can enter the. Okay, so we have raised in, we have made a down payment for 60,000. So let's 60,000 I'm going to use. If you want, you can use partial also. Okay, so invoice created, and then this is your first line, and this is your credit. Sorry, and this would be your debit, and we are buying raw material. Enter. As I said, star and plus. Whatever you have entered in first line, that will fetch here. Okay, here you can go document overview. This would be your entry, debit raw material account, debit to Mr. Ashish vendor account. Just save this. Okay, now so this is done. So now we will see in the next transfer advance payment from special GL indicator. So now here is like, here there is a no connection. Here if you will come here and you will see, okay, there is no connection. The both are individual. So system doesn't know. If you will see here, you will select normal and special GL indicator. It is not cleared. We have made a payment advance payment of 60,000 and we have created an invoice of 60. So both are equal, but here we can see it's still are in red because we have to transfer from our special GL indicator to normal Recon account. So we have a T code of is F-54. So or in the, like, even though purchase amount or advance both are in the same system, doesn't clear automatically against each other because the vendor ledger both are updated in different part. So now what we'll do, we will transfer this. Okay, so let's go this, use this T code F-54. Okay, and then 13. Now here vendor, enter 0006. Okay, and then just enter it. Okay, here just you have to double click here, and here you can see 60,000 will transfer. Clear vendor down payment, choose, and then save it. Here double click and just enter the, you can write transfer to Recon. Okay, now overview, and then save this. From here it is going from special GL indicator to normal Recon. Okay, so now here again we can see this FBL1 and vendor line item display. Here if we'll click in both, still it will show in the red. Okay, so now we will clear them. So the T code for that is F-44. Okay, so our vendor is 006, sorry, 8006, and then here enter. So now here it is 0. It's like our document, vendor clearing document will generate KA. So now here we'll go and we'll see that all the items are in. Okay, so we don't have open item because all item are cleared. Now click on all item. Here you can see your all this is cleared. You want to see with the clear with the today's date, you can see that. Okay, so now on today's date we have cleared this one. So this is got. So this was all about advance payment to vendor. In the next topic we will learn about the terms of payment. Thank you everyone for joining my session.